guys, it's July 20th. You are here joining us for the Knowledge Bolide Hangout sponsored by Topherspin Meteorites. We're not going to do a full show today. We're going to do just a little hangout with our friends, and we're going to record some show and tell. So we were just talking about Chelyabinsk and how it's going up in price. It's harder to get, but the beautiful ones are priceless. And I told you I got a mail call today. So how about my fresh Chelyabinsk, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're going to put us through and a bunch of very gorgeous meteorites?
Yep.
Eye candy. Yay.
This first one is the small one. It is 11.5 grams.
Oof.
Nice crust.
Nice.
Very thick crust on that surface.
You can, I believe this is an oriented one.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That one might have oriented in a couple of different directions in flight.
Kind of looks like it.
There is a little rollover lippage action that appears on the left side of that surface and on the upper right. And then on, oh wow, look at how thick and the crust
is. Nice.
Frothy center there, I think.
Yeah, the crust on Chelys is what really gets me going.
And you know, we used to think that the brown crust was about corrosion, and it can be, about terrestrialization. But we also, when we covered this, when we had a physicist from the B612 Foundation, that can be just from very reactive oxygen plasma as it's going through the atmosphere.
Nice piece.
So thanks, guys. That is my 11.4. This is the 27 gram one with slickensides. Yes.
Ooh.
A
Oh,
Chelyabinsk
very nice.
with slickensides. Check this out. It is right here. Is a shock plane sticking out.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
then on this side is a slickenside.
It is.
Sweet.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a showpiece there.
I love this shock feature.
That's
Very
a cool look at the interior too. Like,
It's just all around very nice.
Yeah. And you can see that this, let me see here. Yeah. The striations in that are just a straight planar line right there. And this shock darkened area here actually is flat on top. Like that's the top of the shock vein right there.
Nice. What did you say the weight was again?
This is 27 grams.
Nice.
Yeah, just another beautiful example of a Chelyabinsk. All right. Hey, Carl, you have your hand up. Why don't we just go right to you?
Yeah, I'm just going to re-share something I had on screen last week, but a slightly better picture. You've heard of Milbililli. This is Millie, an Australian iron that I want to show off just because I love the micro Widmanstätten that appears in it underneath magnification. And you can clearly see that.
Oh, that's cool.
Just a really neat piece, a fairly rare iron from Australia. It's found in Western Australia in 1921. There were 23.5 kilograms recovered. This came out of an old collection. So everything's in order with it as far as owning it. So, but it's a nice example of something you don't see every day. So I just wanted to share that again.
Mike, you can jump in and correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't those, we're talking about those micro lines, the scratches, wouldn't those be Newman lines? All right, we talked about this one a little earlier. This is the Imilac that I just purchased from Roberto Vargas. This is gorgeous, guys. You're looking at 34 grams.
The size of that.
Yeah.
Cluster of all
on the right there with a little island of metal in it.
right there.
Yeah, that's
Anchored
very
by
cool.
a huge island of metal.
Knock that right out of the park.
Has that been etched?
This side has been polished.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, Island of Metal is something new to add to Rivers of
Yeah.
Salt.
this
gonna have
side
to write
has
a
been
poem.
etched, and as pointed out, there is a big old fleck of metal in that one.
Very cool.
I'm going to try out a new meteorite show and tell tool. See if this works. Here we go. Let's try this.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Nice.
Oh,
wow.
I got some
That works.
yellow, bit of
Green,
green in the
yellow,
lower
or
left there.
stained
very
glass
pretty.
window. Yep.
Wow. That is crazy beautiful. Look at that huge olivine. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crystals.
Mhm.
Wow. How thick is that slice?
2.5 millimeters, maybe.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, that's
Is it-
that's
is
the
that-
gorgeousnn of Imilac.
Is that more green than is usually seen in Imilac, Topher? I usually
Um,
associate it with the yellow color.
I don't know. It down here, this crystal down here by my
Yeah.
finger is very green.
Yeah, I was
Let's
thinking
go to
that too.
normal ones.
I love when their olivines are green.
I don't know where. Oh, it may be this one right here.
I think it's the one down by your thumb.
Uh,
Very nice.
Yeah, that is just an absolute gorgeous piece. I just got it today, so I'll be taking photographs of it soon. So
That's a stunner, man.
That's
And
crazy
this-
how fast you got it.
yeah, well, I'm Topher.
I should have paid for extra quick shipping.
Yeah. This is another one of the meteorites like Chelyabinsk that I advise investing in. They are finding some more Imilac, but it's not nearly the quality of the old finds. The old finds are much bigger, much more present olivine in a less weathered state.
Right.
In fact, let me show you a recent find. Now, this is not a slice, obviously. This is an 11-gram recent find. I'm pretty sure. But this is a good demonstration of what's coming out nowadays.
And these are pretty in their own way. They're just different. But yeah, Marissa was able to score an amazing one at Tucson this year.
Yeah, some of these skeletons are really quite nice, actually.
I was kind of shocked when he brought home so many of them from Tucson, but man, we've sold a lot of them lately.
Yeah, this one's really very shapely. I love these hanging metal arms, and there's still a lot of olivine present in those little pockets.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good example for sure.
Yeah, so a little bit more of a weathered individual versus a slice, and that's why sometimes it's really hard. People ask, what does such and such go for? What does Imilac go for? What does this go for? And it really depends because there's so many different pieces, so many different cuts, different calibers, different features that are on them. Let's see here. We have Pat Brown with his hand up.
Yeah, so I have a confession to make. We had a brief chat a while back on one of the Facebook pages about calibration weights. I think Mendy Oslu brought up the question, and of course that's an area that I have some interest in. And at the time, I said that I don't have one of those sets where I could make any weight between 0 and whatever. Well, I got on eBay, and so now I do have all of the sets to make any weight. I think I can only go to 20 kilograms at class 1, but so this set was a steal. It's 1 milligram to 100 grams class 1, which is easily accurate enough for weights to a milligram on scales. And this one set was only $85 on
Whoa.
Wow, that's good price.
uh,
Spare us the moonwalk.
Whoa.
Jeez.
this
That
is
one's a little large.
yeah, this is a 2 kilogram class 1. So this thing is good to I think the absolute spec is 2.5 milligrams. And then I have a couple of the 1 kilogram class 1 weights, and these are made out of a super exotic non-magnetic stainless steel material, and they have a little punch-in thing at the bottom. There's a cap that they can use to adjust the weight. These there's kind of a few different types. This is a cylinder with a groove for gripping. This one is another. This is also a class 1 500 gram with a knob handle on it that's handy. Contains
Oh my goodness.
Great.
Michael Jackson
Are you
outfit.
sure that isn't radioactive?
Yeah.
Positive, because I have all the Geiger counters and stuff too. So there's 5
Wow.
kilograms. Good.
That's crazy.
I think
Wow.
the maximum error on this one is on the order of 10 milligrams out of 5 kilos.
Man, when you really absolutely have to know how much that meteorite weighs. Oh,
Yes.
Uncle Patty.
Yep.
We're going to jump into a video from one of our international crew members, Marco Geiser. We haven't heard from him in a while. He's been very, very busy at work, but he did take a few minutes to make a video for us and wanted to share a little bit about his experience at NCSIM show, which was just, I think, the second week of June, and show us one of his purchases. So let's take a look.
Hey guys, yeah, after quite a long time, hello from Germany. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago I had the opportunity to visit the NCSIM Meteorite show, and yeah, I really have to say it was a fantastic weekend with fantastic meteorites. I met a lot of meteorite friends, also yeah, some guys from the Knowledge Bolide crew, which I really appreciated. So hey guys, it was really a pleasure to meet you in person. And of course, I also received some nice new meteorites there, and one of them I want to present you today. So let's have fun, and come on guys, let's have a look on the stone. Okay guys, so here's the stone that I wanted to show today. Isn't that an absolutely beauty?
Absolutely.
Not? Okay, maybe I have to turn the piece around.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I love the way he
Okay,
reveals things.
then. Yeah.
You can see
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we're
it was
looking
a-
on the front side of the stone, and it's an absolutely gorgeous nose cone oriented meteorite.
Yes.
It's quite big. It weighs 7.7 kilograms, and what I really like is those wonderful fluted ragma clips here.
Ribbon lips, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Fluted and aligned.
As
They all go
always,
the
it's
same
all
direction.
about lightning, but if you get the right angle, you can see
Oh
radial
yeah.
flow lines and those wonderful elongated ragma clips. Look at that.
Wow. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
impressive.
Almost looks like a helmet. That's
Also
cool.
here on that angle, you can see the nice nose cone of the stone.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Almost looks like a little secondary crust back there too.
A little bit, yeah.
Marco
Does
knows
look
how
like a
to pick
helmet.
them.
This is an impressive stone.
Yeah.
Said almost 8 kilos.
7.7.
Yeah. That's museum quality right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Marco's
That's
got
what
very
Marco
good
specializes in.
He does like his meteorites.
I would think that's one that will never meet a saw.
Yep, that's for sure.
I'm pretty sure nothing Marco owns will ever meet a saw.
More than likely not.
Unfortunately, the backside of the piece is broken, so no frothy bubbly fusion crust on this one. But yeah, the front side, of course, yeah, is the pretty side of the stone.
Mm-hmm.
The contraction cracks too.
Okay,
That's
guys, so
crazy.
yeah, I hope you like that stone as much as I do. And if you want, now I can show you some impressions of the Ensisheim show. And for all of you guys who didn't join that show and got that experience of that wonderful show, I really have to say it's a fantastic event. I know, of course, the journey is very long from the US and from other parts of the world, but to be honest, it's really, really a great time with fantastic meteorites, but not only about meteorites, it's also about meeting friends from all over the world, which share the same passion for those wonderful, yeah, extraterrestrial stones. And yeah, because of that, for me, Ensisheim is really a fantastic event. And yeah, maybe the one or other will join the show in future, and maybe we can see us in person. That would be really fantastic. So now have fun with the pictures and images of the Ensisheim show 2022, and see you next time. Bye bye, guys, from Germany.
Bye, Marco.
Yeah,
Bye,
here
Marco.
you can see
Wow.
the famous Ensisheim meteorite.
Ah.
A lot of incredible NWA pieces.
Jeez.
A huge St. Aubin iron meteorite and
Wow.
his little brother.
Wow.
And of course, incredible nice meteorites all around. Here you can see the main room of the Ensisheim show, where you also can buy very nice material. Yeah, that's the main mass of Milby Lily, an incredible oriented piece. And of course, a lot of Libyan desert glass.
Wow.
And fantastic pieces on Mark Lyon's table. It was a fantastic show.
I just want to say, I would love to meet Marco in person. I think he is just, seems like the nicest guy. And he has this contagious smile and just like really positive energy about him.
So it'd be fun to be around.
Yeah, whenever I'm watching him on video, I find myself kind of like, hi, because he's just so like sweet and friendly. And it's really cool too to hear that our international crew they're all over Europe, but they haven't met each other, actually got to, some of them got to meet each other in person for the first time. And and thanks to Maxime was representing and wearing his Knowledge Bolide crew shirt at the show, which I thought was pretty cool.
Pretty sweet.
So yeah.
Marissa, hello, with her hand up. How are you?
Everyone.
Hey.
So, I'm just gonna share my screen.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we were talking about Chely, and I love my Chelyabinsk, and I always have to try to buy one when I'm in Tucson. And I bought 3 of them in Tucson, but I'm just showing just this one. It's a 9.8 grams. I had to buy it for the crust.
Beautiful.
Like, it's just black.
Yeah.
The nice velvety black.
Must have been picked up real soon after the fall.
Yeah, that's stunning.
You can feel that. Look at it.
Yeah, that's
A nice texture on that.
really
crust.
sweet looking.
Yeah, I just had to buy it. I didn't pay attention to the price. I can't remember what I purchased it for. I was just fell in love with it. And when that happens, you don't care. You have the money, you just do it.
I was happy to see that at your house the last time. That was a cool piece.
Wow. That's nice and glossy too. It has because there's a lot of Chelyabinsk that have nice crust to it, but you can actually see the glossiness and the shininess of it. I really like that feature.
Yeah, that's what really made me go after it. It was so black and glossy and so beautiful. Like I've got plenty of them with many different types of crusts, but it's not too often you can come across that glossy crust.
I think that's your winner of all of merch.
Yeah. Women be shopping, Sue says. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing it with us. Or do you have
We
another?
were also talking about Sikhote-Alin, and I was just going to share this one real quick.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Seacoat?
Nice,
Yeah,
nice shape.
Sikhote-Alin, it's
well,
really
tell-
nice shape, but I have to take better pictures of it. These are old pictures.
Is that
But-
flow lines we're seeing in the middle there?
I think
I
so.
believe it is.
Awesome shape.
That's
Yeah,
a
it looks
great,
like
great
looks like
piece.
dripping wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, frozen in
What-
time.
What's the weight on that one, Marissa?
I'd have to go through and look at my
That
catalog.
is
I
11.7
have so many, I
grams.
can't remember how much which one weighs.
That's one of your nicest ones. That's pretty.
And this is the other side.
Oh, it's like a claw.
Roll over lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sweet.
Wow.
There's a lot of personality in a lot of the Sikhote-Alins.
Oh, for sure.
You can kind of
Yeah.
see where it was starting to think about getting ready to split there
Yep.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, we
that
did.
one might have a hole in it somewhere, but I'll have to check it.
Cool.
You might as
Yeah.
well buy your Sikhote-Alin now because the prices are only going up. That's a
They're
great
not
one.
gonna go down.
Yeah. I have a question.
The problem of getting a dripping oriented fluted regmaglyph iron meteorite or something with really cool features like that is it needs to have like a bolide event, and it needs to have, or it needs to be the main mass. So
Yeah.
the one that Hiroshima, how do you say that?
Hiroshima.
That one, that's the main mass, and that's why it's so gorgeous. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then the Taza that was cut a year ago, made into slices, and then it couldn't sell, and it was made into jewelry, which is a crying shame. That one was even more gorgeous. It was just
Oh,
dripping. Oh, it was
did we
absolutely-
sell a slice of that? Like we bought it and we just turned around and sold it like to
No,
that,
not the main mass. These things are like this
No.
big.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
what did we sell though? Like it was to one of our Chinese customers. When he did like that really big order. Did we have a slice of the 859? Is that what the Taza is?
Yeah, yeah.
Taza.
Maybe
It was like one slice.
Taza's
Yeah.
859. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was
Mm.
one slice of that. And I was like, well, we had that in our inventory for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I have something I want to show you guys, and I want you to guess if it's a meteorite, and if so, what you think it is.
Ah,
Petrified cactus. That's what it is. Petrified cactus.
I love this game.
this is petrified saguaro cactus.
Brr.
I made up my mind, but I'm staying quiet.
I'm not going to rotate it. I'm not going to rotate it around.
I'm
I'm not
keeping
going to
quiet
zoom
too.
in. Okay.
My first thought is diagonite, but I'm leaning more towards like logenite.
Right, because it looks like it's like pyroxene loaded or olivine loaded. Maybe that's just my screen, but
No, it's super olivine loaded.
I'm keeping
I
quiet.
know what this is.
I know what it is.
This is Arizona's best grown kind bud. No.
If you see something, say something. Come on and party tonight.
Volcanic olivine bomb.
Nope. This
Nope.
is NWA 7831.
Yes.
Yep.
It is
I was only
a
joking.
individual diagonite.
Yeah, normally we
Wow.
see them as
Wow.
individuals
Yeah.
with all the crystals exposed, but yeah, my instant gut reaction was diagonite. Yes, diagonite and 7831.
When I first showed that to someone, they couldn't believe it was a meteorite.
I can't believe it's intact. How did that get down to the ground
my
without
Yeah,
exploding?
it looks Cellular is the word I want to.
Yeah.
use.
Well,
If
they
you
got
just
away
saw
with
that
it.
on the desert floor, you would not. You would not.
No, if that's
immediately
stuck
think
to
of
my
it.
magnet, I might even pull it off and throw it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diagenites
I hate
are
to
not
say that,
magnetic, or they
No.
have no metal in them. So
So
no
no fear
magnetic
there.
response. Yep.
That's one of the hardest ones to convince people that
It's
you know,
beautiful.
We have one of those olivine bombs. Topher gave it to me, and it doesn't look too. I mean, I think this one looks a lot nicer, but
Oh,
yeah,
they do.
It looks
Yeah.
it looks very similar, though. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. This one
Oh
is.
my goodness! The more you
Yeah.
keep turning it, oh
I know. I'm trying to find a bad angle and I can't.
There
no!
aren't any bad
Oh
angles
my
on it.
gosh! Every time you turn it, something else lights up, and you get a different angle. Oh my goodness! It's
And
Let me
beautiful.
try my-
If you
my
hold
new-
it against the light, a lot of those edges are translucent too.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Wow.
It's already sold.
I think it's probably one of the neatest meteorites I've ever held.
Yeah. This was purchased for a client. And I get to enjoy it long enough to show it to you guys.
Wow.
So speaking of things from crew members, Jules sent this out. It's part of kind of a swap. I don't know if you're on, Jules, but this is the microscopic view. There's your scale cube.
Oh my goodness.
So
I'm
we
here.
got some of the orange staining that Pat was talking about earlier going on here.
Nice.
There is so much in that slice, dude.
That's a very busy looking piece.
Mm-hmm.
Jules, I don't know if you're on, but I think this is the one that was originally from Chris, right? That you cut.
Yep, I purchased it from Chris Monk.
So there is actually I don't know why this works, but you can see some metal in it when I do this.
Yeah, armored chondrule there at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Super nice. And
Yeah,
it probably has a perfect lap finish on it, doesn't it?
Yes. The I do you mind if I show the label, Jules?
Oh, you can do whatever you want. It's your meteorite.
Well,
this
I mean,
on-
but let me so I
Oh, nice.
this is okay, I can only get so far out. So this is her new number.
Nice.
Nice.
So congratulations, Jules.
Wow.
And
That's cool. Thanks.
then she called this the oopsie slice, and I spent like a minute trying to figure out what the oops part was. Looking at this thing, it's like it looks beautiful. Where's the oops? And it's I didn't notice it was a wedge right away, because that's a very exacting standard, Jules, for a wedge. It is technically a wedge, but it sure doesn't have that appearance.
She has exacting standards.
Yes.
Oh, it's cool.
What is that part that's crystally or shiny? What is that inclusion?
I don't know. I'm trying to get the best look I can here.
It looks like it's a chondrule of that porphyritic type, which describes difference in the size of crystals, but it also describes the limit case where you have big crystals of olivine floating around in glass, which is
It really draws the light. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Almost looks like miniaturized quartz crystals.
But it's not.
It's not. No, it is not. You do not get quartz in meteorites.
Well, I have something that may be a little easier for everyone to identify. Let's see if you guys can guess what this is.
The light box.
Oh,
Brenham?
Semchan? Is that Semchan?
No.
It is not Brenham. It is not Semchen.
That's the one with that weird mineral that's in kind of in the lower area there.
Spring water.
It is not spring water.
Round enough.
Oh, I know what this one is.
Yes, you do.
Not Brahim. No.
It is
I
not
think I chose
Brahim.
this as a state meteorite
Yeah.
for one of the states.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll give you a look at another slice. See if it helps you. It's the same meteorite.
That's
Very
not
rare
admire.
with olivines. This isn't.
No, Admire's more angular crystals.
Yeah,
Correct.
doesn't really look like it.
Does it have a coating on it that's
It's not Conception Junction, is it?
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding, we have a
ding.
winner.
oh
This is Conception Junction. Both of these are. And they're
Nice.
really, really cool examples because of the provenance that comes with them.
Good job.
Although I never,
The etch is pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
never met the man, but it comes with the Dave Giesling Conception Junction book. Comes with
cool.
each.
Cool.
So, yeah. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Yeah. So this comes with it. I think it's pretty cool to actually have the book that he put together. But yeah, the etch on this one grabs my attention right away.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, that etch is stunning.
That structure in the lower left there actually looks a little bit like what we were seeing earlier
Yeah.
in irons.
Exactly. Has that cross hashing in there. Yeah, just a beautiful American Pallasite from Missouri. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little show and tell of meteorites, and hopefully not a lot of education this week, but more to come in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a few weeks, guys. Thanks.
Thanks all.